Good day. We are going to talk about a new ICO project that called Akropolis. If you are getting older, it is time to start investing thinking about the future. When we're young, we can invest in riskier investments and maybe reap the rewards, but when we start to get older, we start to give more attention to steadier investment which can be translated in security for the future. Because of this, the cryptocurrency and blockchain present very interesting option for people looking to save their money for the future with the greatest investment rates of the market. We will review a new blockchain company called Akropolis, which works in the field of pensions and savings for retirement. Akropolis founder Anastasia Andrianova said, "We are very excited to become a member of Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Acropolis is building an open source pension specific protocol. Our work naturally touches upon several key strategic directions for the EEA, and we look forward to connecting with all the EEA members to discuss opportunities for collaboration. Acropolis is building the world's first open source network to enable a next generation future proof infrastructure for the pensions sector, which is the biggest provider of capital in the financial ecosystem. Acropolis is the blockchain startup which was born with the mission to solve the problem of pensions. Pensions are deficitary in many countries as people age more than they used to. Even in countries in which they are not as deficient, governments generally try to make it harder for people to get their pensions. The population of the world keeps getting older and older because the medicine is always evolving, and this means that people will be able to live longer than they used to in the past. This is making all of the current pension system more and more inefficient. Because all of these issues, Acropolis has seen a way to solve this problem using the blockchain technology. Using an Ethereum-based blockchain and smart contracts, Acropolis' goal is to create an environment in which the users can be sure that they will really reap the benefits of saving for years for their pension. EEA will collectively develop open industry standards and facilitate collaboration with its members base and is open to many members of the Ethereum blockchain who wish to participate. This open source framework will enable the mass adoption of the depth and breadth otherwise unachievable in individuals' corporate silos, and provide insight to the future of scalability, privacy, and confidentiality of the public Ethereum permissionless network. Three reasons the pension gap will reach $400 trillion by 2050. In 2015, the World Economic Forum estimated the world's retirement savings gap at $70 trillion. Considering the world economy was valued to $78 trillion just a year prior, this is the scary deficit and is growing fast. By WEF's estimation, the gap will rise to 400 trillion by 2050. If the deficit really gets this big, hundreds of millions of pensions may end up living in poverty, while future generations spend much of their income on supporting them. The problem is that the pensions were originally designed to be paid for by a young workforce. Now that this workforce is neither young nor growing, fewer taxpayers and supporting each retire. But how is Acropolis going to solve this problem if no governance of private companies has actually managed to do it so far? At the moment, the company is elaborating plans to create an ecosystem in which they can solve this problem. The company reunites experts in blockchain technology, pensions, and saving funds, which are already working on solutions to these problems and issues. What Acropolis actually plans to do is to use the potential of the blockchain technology to develop a system in which the users have more control over their pensions and do not need to rely on the third parties to pay for the pension. The reliance on the third parties generally ends up badly, so the company is aiming to avoid that. By using the blockchain technology, Acropolis' objective is to create a decentralized and transparent system in which the users can really be sure that they will reap the rewards of investing in the system. In the last 2 decades, hundreds of millions of people have chosen to avoid traditional careers. In the US, 36% of the workforce is made up of freelancers. In less developed In less developed countries like India, where 93% of all workers don't have contracts, this figure is much higher. Even career-oriented Japan is seeing a dip in full-time employees. All of this means that there are fewer people locked into long-term pension programs. Some make independent efforts to save for retirements, but many are likely to have no savings as pensioners, placing a strain on the world economy. Surely, the cost of the company is fair, and we have no reasons to believe that Acropolis is any kind of scam. But we have to ask ourselves, does this company really knows how to solve the problem? At this time, Acropolis had still not released its white paper, but was already selling tokens, and nothing in the side of the company makes it completely clear how the company is going to actually solve the problem that it is trying to solve. Because of this, it looks like Acropolis might not be a great investment for you. Yes, pensions are bad, but maybe savings for yourself and investing well can be a better way to save money for retirement than to use service like Acropolis. So that is all. I hope this video was informative for you. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.